Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have more PlayStation news to go over and cover in this video, but before that, please make sure you subscribe to Nothing But Gaming. Trust me when I say that, a lot of you guys still haven't hit that subscribe button yet, which is unfortunate. So if you want to help us take this channel to the next level, then please, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that like button. Your support helps the channel more than you know, and is very much appreciated. Alright, let's talk PlayStation.
Oh, what a cracker of a morning. Say cheese, Auto Caddy.
Ooh, I love a bit of sightseeing.
Wallace and Gromit are preparing for a well-earned golfing getaway, but mishaps and mayhem send them hurtling off course. Step into Wallace and Gromit's shoes and blast off on a joyful narrative VR adventure that will transport you from the warmth of West Wallaby Street to the dangers of deep space. Play as Wallace, Gromit, and their brand new contraption Auto Caddy. Enjoy replayable minigames along the way, discover strange worlds and encounter new life forms. Explore iconic environments in a story full of the heart and humor of a classic Aardman film. Developed and published by Astro, Wallace and Gromit in the Grand Getaway releases on PSVR2 next Tuesday, October 21st.
Hello there, little fellas. Oh, you've never seen the like.
Enter a World War I first-person horror survival game where you have to survive and escape the harsh environment of the year 1917. Experience the war from the eyes of a soldier caught behind enemy lines. Explore the real chilling story as you navigate the horrors of battle, equipped with only your senses and a trench whistle. Find clues to better understand the enemy trenches without being caught and return to safety and your family. Developed by Steel Krill and published by Perp Games, Trenches VR is coming to PSVR2 next Wednesday, October 22nd, and it officially kicks off the horror season on PSVR2. The PSVR2 Sense controllers will be available on the online Apple Store in the US from November 11th, priced at $250. with Sony's official charging stand included. There is no word yet on availability outside the US. Dear Sony, just because we've been asking you to give us our right as consumers to give us the option to buy PSVR2 Sense controllers separately, that does not mean that you can price them however you like. $250? That's crazy. That's a level of greed that I have never seen before. You can get a used PSVR2 headset with controllers and charging stand for that price. So, needless to say, I do not recommend that anyone buy PSVR2 controllers for that price. Seriously guys, this is one of those situations where we need to speak with our wallets. Shadows stir, the night draws near. The undead afterparty is here. Puzzle your way through a haunted house crawling with zombies and creepy charm this Halloween. Free until December 16th. Developer Realities.io did not have to do this, so shout out to them. Trombone Champ Unflattened received a free update this week, a Halloween-themed update that adds a new Halloween stage, 2 new songs, and 2 new trombones. For anyone wanting even more, there is also a small paid DLC for $2.99 with 1 new track and 2 new themed trombones. One is literally a snake. Walkabout minigolf stats are here. This is going to please the hardcore Walkabout minigolf players on PSVR2. How do you access your stats? Well, it's very simple. Simply select a course in-game. Click the Stats tab at the top to view your various records for that course, and voila, you're golden. This week, a new fun tech game was added to the PS Store, called Skyleap, and it is supposedly releasing this December. Reading from the description, quote-unquote, Skyleap is a non-stop VR parkour action game where your only goal is to climb higher and higher. Use jumps, a grappling hook, and telekinesis to flow through a vertical world built for speed and movement. Of course, this description sounds nice, but looking at these screenshots, I mean, what is this? What am I even looking at here? If this is what the quote-unquote game is going to look like, then yikes.
Since announcing the game Recreation of Nutty Putty, we've gotten many questions about how closely the map matches the real cave. So here's how we built it, and why you can trust its accuracy. We brought in Brandon Wallace, who had been there many times. An experienced explorer, cartographer, photographer, rescuer, and the author of the cave's official map, reproduced in the game. He provided all the data we needed to nail the details. We also used publicly available photos, first-hand accounts, and documents describing both the layout and the feel of the cave. We even tuned the moisture visible in your flashlight beam to heighten realism. Now the cave's yours to explore. Unlike the base game, you can't die here, and your flashlight never runs out. Enjoy the tour.
Just like I told you guys 10 days ago, Silent Hill 2 Remake is joining the PS Plus game catalog this Tuesday, October 21st. But of course, it's not just Silent Hill 2 Remake. We also have the PS5 version of Until Dawn, a fan-favorite horror classic. I absolutely love this game. V-Rising, Yakuza Like a Dragon, Puppy Playtime Chapter 1, remember guys, this is coming to PSVR2 at a later date, As Dusk Falls and Wizard with a Gun are also included. For PS Plus Premium, we're looking at a single classic, which is Tekken 3. This is a huge month for PS Plus Extra and PS Plus in general, so happy days.
Play. It can happen anywhere. Why limit it to 4 walls?
According to Moore's Law Estate's estimations, the PS6 Handheld is going to be nearly 3 times faster than the Switch 2 in docked mode. And that's not even considering the next-gen upscaling tech that Sony's handheld will have. I mean, it will have FSR 4, maybe even FSR 5, while the Switch 2 uses a nerfed DLSS 3.1, sometimes even FSR 1. And also, the PS6 handheld will have significantly better ray tracing. I mean, according to Moore's Law Estate, the RT on the PS6 handheld is going to even beat the RT on PS5. Let that sink in. In handheld mode, the PS6 handheld is estimated to be twice as fast as the Switch 2 in docked mode. So yeah, a pretty big difference. But what about the Xbox Li X? Surely the more expensive Xbox handheld is going to be more powerful than the PS6 handheld, right? Wrong. You see, the Xbox Li X is actually underperforming right now compared to the Switch 2. It's only about 20 to 40% faster, which means it will probably have half the performance of the PS6 handheld. So long story short, if you fancy a new handheld gaming system, wait for the PS6. It will be the best gaming handheld on the market, and by a long shot. Sony never misses when it comes to hardware. Battlefield 6 has sold over 7 million copies during the first 3 days of launch. That is staggering. I mean, it's expected given how well the beta was received by players, but still. 7 million in 3 days is a crazy number, guys, I'm telling you. Activision and Microsoft are spooked right now, and I would be too, if I were in their shoes. However, despite how much fun the game is, some players expressed their frustration with how long it's taken them to progress and level up in the game. Thankfully, the developer is listening, and has decided to address these issues by implementing the following changes. So what do you guys think about this? First of all, did you buy Battlefield 6 on PS5 or PS5 Pro? Is it living up to your hype? Let us know in the comments below. Before closing this video, I want to let you guys know that Astrobot is getting new merch very soon. Steffi Steffen, Sony's Senior Director of Licensed Merchandise, has stated this week that quote-unquote Astrobot has so much potential. It's already a critically acclaimed title winning Game of the Year in 2024, and we're only just beginning to explore its reach across toys, collectibles, and lifestyle products. So if you love Astrobot merch, cheer up! More is definitely coming. And finally, I want to inform you that Marvel's Wolverine is now available to wishlist on the PlayStation Store. So make sure to support Insomniac by adding it to your wishlist. And that's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you for watching, and for more PlayStation news, reviews, and discussions, make sure you stick with MBG.